Hello, everyone. I'm Kim Curl. I'm the president of Butler Community College and excited to be here with you today for our 13th annual Student Life Awards and Recognition Ceremony. This is a great opportunity to celebrate at the end of this academic year, student accomplishments, faculty and staff accomplishments, and to celebrate all of you that have been nominated as well for these awards. We're going to recognize some very special people today. But before that, I just want to take a minute to say, you know what, everybody needs to be recognized and thanked and given a pat on the back. This has been a tough year for all of us with all of the COVID-related challenges that we've faced, but we've walked alongside this together. Students, faculty, and staff, we've worked hard to support each other and care about each other. And I think we should be proud of the fact that we've walked together through a significant moment in history, and we've done it together. So thank you all for all that you've done to get through this year and to help everyone else get through this year. And congratulations to all that are part of our Butler family. I'm proud of the fact that we're here together today to celebrate the accomplishments, but especially proud of the work that everyone's done this past year. So congratulations, everybody, and we're going to have fun, and we're going to recognize some folks now going forward. So I'm going to turn it over to Troy Nordman for his speaking parts in this ceremony.
Thank you, Dr. Kroll. Well, good afternoon and welcome everyone to Butler Community College's 13th Annual Student Life Awards and Recognition Ceremony. I do want to echo what Dr. Kroll said and thank everyone who's been a part of Butler over the last year and a half. It's been especially humbling to watch colleagues and peers, faculty, staff, and students make the transition due to what's been happening with the pandemic. It was amazing how last spring, right in the middle of the semester, teaching for everybody just changed. But we've adapted, we've overcome, and we've moved forward in a really positive direction. So, well, we've made it to the end, just about to the end of this academic year. And I want to thank every one of you for joining in today and participating in this event. So today we're going to share with you many of the nominations and obviously the winners of specific categories and recognize various student accomplishments from throughout the year at Butler. And they are many. Choosing the winners in these categories is a difficult task for the committee members because honestly, each nominee is worthy of the nomination. Well, let's get started and we'll go to our first award for the afternoon. The Outstanding Student Worker Award is awarded to a student employee who has demonstrated superior commitment to his or her position on campus, shows a high level of responsibility, is highly accountable for his or her actions, and exemplifies superior customer service at his or her office of employment. You know, Butler employs over 300 student workers, and we could not do our jobs as well without them. This year's nominees for Outstanding Student Worker include Amy Bruno, Amy Kirsten, Anthony Lorenz, Bailey Cosby, Brenda Vargas, Ellen McDonald, and Fabiola Ayarza. So before I announce the winner, I do want to share with you what was stated about this year's Outstanding Student Worker. This student embodies Butler values and radiates positivity in her interactions with faculty, staff, and peers. I recommended her for a tutoring position, and she has done a tremendous job. I hear great things from students that I have sent her way. She loves Butler and is making the most of her time with us. I am proud to work at a place that has students like her. And our winner for Outstanding Student Worker is Fabiola Ayarza. Congratulations, Fabiola. So moving on, the next award we would like to recognize is for the Outstanding Instructor. The Outstanding Instructor Award is given to an instructor at Butler Community College who demonstrates superior pedagogy in the classroom, takes an active role in the lives of his or her students, is involved in and/or supports co-curricular experiences and opportunities for students, and inspires and educates students to succeed. This year's nominees include Andrea McCaffrey Wallace, Beth Cunningham, Bonnie Ernst, Brett Eisman, Bruce Fiskus, Chad Ingram, Catherine Wildman Zorb, Cherie Ancampara, Corey Tubner, Danny Anthony, Deanna Corky, Deborah Nelson, Eva Smith, Jeff Meyer, Jeff Roper, Jeff Timoney, Jennifer Kidd, Joe Liebrandt, Karen Waddell, Kelly Brown, Kelly Knudsen, Christy Zeman, Lori Mosier, Melissa Elliott, Mike Rose, Mitchell Taylor, Monica Dobbins, Monica Lorg, Naomi Thompson, Rachel Foster, Renee Hickson, Rhonda Thomas, Ruth Meyer, Shelley Gutierrez, Cheryl Lesage, Teresa Thompson, and Vicky Rivero. As you hear the names of the large number of nominations, we have a lot of great instructors at Butler. Several nominees in this category received multiple nominations from various students. Before announcing the name of the winner, I'd like to share with you a sample of what was said by students who nominated this individual. One student said, "This professor goes the extra mile. He strives to ensure students have the best success possible and does whatever it takes to achieve this. He has made an impact on my learning career. I cannot thank him enough." Another student said, "This professor is the absolute best professor I have ever had in my years of being a college student. He has a passion for teaching, and it comes alive in the way he teaches students each and every day. He is respectful, passionate, kind, and definitely deserving of being nominated as outstanding instructor at Butler." And yet another student said, "He goes above and beyond to make sure students understand his lectures. After face-to-face lecture, he will still go and record himself explaining the content and then send it to students. How amazing is that? His interaction with students is very professional, and he genuinely cares for us." The Outstanding Instructor Award goes to Mitchell Taylor. Congratulations, Mitchell. Well deserved. So next, we would like to recognize Butler's Emerging Student Leader. This award recognizes an individual who has demonstrated leadership potential through significant contributions to his or her organization, team, or staff, and the betterment of Butler Community College and/or the surrounding communities. This year's nominees include Addison Coulter, Hayden Jansen, Jacob Kresge, Jared McDavitt, Jessica Martin, Kayla Bela, Kayla Withers, Mara Stewart, Mason Webb, Myrna Garcia, Sailor Middleton, Sophia Dawson, and Ioana Mangashiva. Here's what was said about the winner of this award. "This student is a hard worker and a strong leader in and out of the department. She has a kind heart and super positive spirit. She has gone to many schools to recruit and tell about the great programs at Butler. She has come up with ways for us to do PR at Butler and is always there when we need her. I can't say enough great things. She will be back next year and continue making this the best place it can be." The winner of this year's Emerging Student Leader is Sailor Middleton. Congratulations, Sailor. So now I'm going to pass it off to Andrea Eidman, who's here to present information about our student clubs and organizations.
Butler's organizations involve a variety of students, faculty, and staff who are eager to share their time, talents, and enthusiasm with the entire student body. Although not as active this year due to challenges faced with the pandemic, we have many student organizations that I like to recognize. Ag Ambassadors, led by Taylor Frank, Allied Group, led by Amanda Hash and Diana Morton, Anti-Theism, led by Richard Jones, Black Student Association, led by Alitra Cheney Prophet, Butler Lantern, led by Amy Chastain, Butler Radio, led by Dr. Keith West, Campus Crusade for Christ, Ashley Busnitz, Collegiate DECA, led by Jared McGinley, Grizzly Ambassadors, led by me, Hispanic American Leadership Organization, led by Monica Zavala, International Student Association, led by Dr. Randy Bush, Nurses Association, led by Kimberly Hubble, Philosophy Club, led by Dr. Terry Sater, NAFME Group, led by Brett Martinez, Phi Beta Lambda, led by Janice Acow, Phi Theta Kappa, led by Chrissy Baker and Kathy Gifford. So Psyched is led by Dr. Nathan Swink. Student Government Association is led by myself and Sherry Connard. CAVE, led by Dr. Phil Sperry and Corey Tubner. Veterans Across Campus is led by Amy Cyphers and Chris Estes. So now I would like to highlight what a couple of our student organizations have accomplished this year. First, with Collegiate DECA, the Accreditation Council for Collegiate Business Schools and Programs, ACBSP, has developed a program that recognizes excellence in business student leadership. The ACBSP Business Student Leadership Award. This year's Butler Community College ACBSP Business Student Leader Award recipient is Mara Stewart, who was nominated by Marketing Chair Jared McGinley. Mara is very involved at Butler, having earned a scholarship for singing and dancing with Butler's headliners, working as an intern for Butler's Marketing Communications Department, and serving as president of Collegiate DECA, a professional business fraternity. As president of DECA, Mara has been active in fundraising, as well as organizing and leading weekly meetings. Mara also organized and led leadership development conferences for the Kansas DECA college chapters in the state, and helped plan, organize, and lead a trip to Kansas City, where our chapter met with the marketing team of Sporting KC. Mara, who is a native of El Dorado, plans to continue her studies to pursue a bachelor's degree in marketing. Great job, Mara. The next organization I would like to recognize is Butler's Halo Group, helped the Kansas Leadership Center with an engagement project for listening to marginalized communities around their attitudes towards the COVID-19 vaccine. The project consisted of hosting a 1-hour Voices on Vaccinations forum with students and sharing information gathered with KLC. Butler's Halo was one of 42 different organizations that hosted a Voices on Vaccinations forum for a total of 67 meetings with 804 participants. KLC will be putting together the responses and have begun to create a COVID-19 vaccine messaging that reflects the discussions. Halo was awarded a $500 check for their participation in this project. Great job to our Halo students and their advisor, Monica Zavala. It is always a privilege to work with and advise the Student Government Association with Sherry Connard. Through SGA's leadership and coordinating efforts, Butler students were engaged in outside of the classroom experiences to help ensure true student success. SGA held biweekly meetings at both Andover and El Dorado campus and planned as many student activities as possible with COVID restrictions. The 2020-2021 Student Government Association officers are Kirsten Kamholtz, President, Brett Riffle, Vice President, Chloe Cope, Secretary Treasurer, and Guadalupe Torres, Coordinator, Naomi Galindo, Coordinator. Thank you for your leadership on behalf of Butler's student body and the administration. As you can see, we have many great organizations that are led by several talented individuals. We would also like to take time to acknowledge a group of students whose purpose is to make Butler a home away from home for our students that live on campus. Please welcome David Newell to present the 2020-2021 Resident Assistants.
Good afternoon. My name is David Newell, and I am the Director of Residence Life at Butler Community College. COVID has had a definite impact on the residential experience, but the resident assistants did what they could to support the community programming in the age of social distancing. The position also includes many administrative responsibilities that are essential but not very exciting or enjoyable, from checking in and checking out residents, sitting at the front desk and registering guests, and helping students with lockouts. It's work that is needed for the efficient operations of the residence halls and the safety of the residents. For all your efforts, we thank you. The members of the resident assistant staff include Lauren Stahl, Addison Coulter, Brett Ruffel, Sydney Hefty, Elissa Salazar, Sophia Dawson, Braden Singer, Kelsey Williams, Daniel Albers, and Dawson Miller. I'd also like to acknowledge the efforts of the West Hall floor captains who work the front desk to register guests and also coach their peers to maintain a safe and clean community. The members of the floor captain team include Ian McSwain, Darius D.D. Thomas, Miles Emery, Sherrill Taylor, and Jacob Simmons. Thank you.
And thank you, Andrea and David. Our next award is the Outstanding Staff Award. This award honors a Butler employee who provides outstanding support and guidance to help a student or student group achieve its desired goals and continued growth. This person serves as an outstanding representative of Butler's timeless institutional values, quality, integrity, service, and caring. This individual consistently goes above the call of duty to support and improve the out-of-class experience of Butler students, as well as sets an example of someone committed to Butler's learning pact with our students. This year's nominees include Andrea McCaffrey Wallace, Andrea Gartman, Andrea Eidman, Betty Taylor, Brett Eisman, Cassandra Ziner, Catherine Hofer, David Newell, Deborah Nelson, Jake Kinney, Jana Garrison, Jared McGinley, Karen Waddell, Kim Carr, Kimberly Hubble, Michelle Reuter, Monica Dobbins, Sabrina Olson, Sally Vu, Sheila Burnt, Valerie Herring, and Vicky Rivero. Here's just a sample of what was said about the winner in this category. This person has been an awesome and very helpful advisor. There have been several occasions where I've needed help with figuring out a certain situation with college, and she's always made sure to point me in the right direction or just get the job done. She's very easy and fun to talk to, a real people person, an advisor that seems passionate, invested, and willing to go above and beyond, is truly deserving of this award. The winner of this year's Outstanding Staff Award goes to Sally Vu. Congratulations, Sally. The Bill Rinkenbaugh Unsung Hero Award was created to recognize an employee who has made a significant difference at Butler Community College through the generosity of heart and extending herself or himself to positively impact the lives of others. This year's nominees for the Bill Rinkenbaugh Unsung Hero Award are Andrea Eidman, Andrea McCaffrey Wallace, Brett Eisenman, John Buis, Catherine Hofer, Chad Ingram, Jana Garrison, Janice Cow, Karen Waddell, Kelly Knudsen, Monica Lorg, Shannon Herbert, Sherry Connard, and Vicki Rivero. Before I announce the name of this year's Butler, the Bill Rinkenbaugh Unsung Hero Award, I would like to share with you what was said about this person. She goes out of her way to mentor students with disabilities and does everything to help them achieve their goals. She has put up with me personally and helped me to survive and pass my math course. She genuinely cares about us both personally and academically. She's a great asset to Butler, and I know I wouldn't have made it this far without her patience, persistence, and her knowledge. You hired a great lady. The winner of the Butler Unsung Hero Award goes to Jana Garrison. Congratulations, Jana. So our next award for this afternoon is the Horizon Award. Great leadership comprises the skills toward which we all continue to strive. The Horizon Leader Award identifies a student who has demonstrated that they are headed in the right direction. The recipient of this award goes to a student who has shown great potential and substantial improvement in their academic achievement, service, leadership, and involvement at Butler throughout their student career. The nominees for this year's Horizon Leader Award are Brenda Vargas, Chelsea Barkley, Denver Smith, Dixon Onsari, Jaden Walters, Kristen Kamholtz, Mara Stewart, Ricky Burks, and Skyla Knight. The 2021 Horizon Leader Award goes to Brenda Vargas. The individual who nominated Brenda for this award said, "Brenda is one of our scholarship students in the art department, and in the years I've taught here, I've not seen another student with the same dedication and work ethic. Brenda is a pace setter among her classmates and scholarship cohort, and is almost always one of the first students to campus and the last to leave. Her passion is palpable, and she has a way of making the rest of the class rise to her level. Her work has already been exhibited in numerous shows, including a prestigious showcase for Kansas college students. Her artwork is considered the best of the best in the state. What I admire most is that Brenda does all of this while holding a third shift job to help support her family. I could think of no one more deserving of an award for a student who goes above and beyond. My only regret is that we can't keep her for another 2 years. This girl is going places. Congratulations, Brenda." For our next award, we would like to recognize the Outstanding Student Advocate. The Outstanding Student Advocate Award honors a faculty, staff, or administrator for their work on behalf of Butler Community College students regarding issues that are not always obvious. This individual helps students find solutions to their problems or concerns and guides them to help ensure their success in college and in their life. This year's nominees include Andrea Eidman, Andrea Gartman, Brett Eisman, Karen Waddell, Monica Dobbins, Monica Lorg, Taylor Frank, Teresa Pacitti, and Vicki Rivero. Well, we have 2 individuals who won this year's Outstanding Student Advocate Award. But before I announce their names, I would like to share with you a part of what was said about these individuals. This instructor goes out of her way to help students with anything they may be struggling with along the way. She's one of the most kind-hearted teachers I've ever met. She will never leave you to drown. When I think of this instructor, I think of her strong connection with students and just how passionate she is about what she does. Well, this instructor and coach is one that will fight to the end for us kids. He loves us and will do anything to always have our backs. He has led our team to so many successes that with all his hard work, he was actually named Coach of the Year and also coached the Team of the Year. Not to mention, this is his 4th national title for coach and team. I believe he is most deserving for this Student Advocate Award. This year's Outstanding Student Advocate Award goes to both Monica Lorg and Taylor Frank. Congratulations to you both. Well, this brings us to our last award for this afternoon, the Outstanding Student Leader Award. And it's my privilege to welcome Bill Rinkenbaugh, Vice President for Student Services, to present this award. Bill?
Thanks, Troy. The Outstanding Student Leader Award recognizes a student who has excelled in all aspects of leadership on our campus. The student must have a solid GPA and exemplify continuous leadership development and service to Butler. The Outstanding Student Leader is recognized as the best all-around leader among the staff, faculty, and student body. This year's nominees include Andy Liu, Bailey Weiser, Kirsten Kamholz, Lisa Albin, Mara Stewart, Ryan Vogel, and Sarah Davis. And the award for Outstanding Student Leader goes to Kirsten Kamholz. Kirsten received nominations in multiple award categories, and I would like to share a part of what was said. Being the president of the Student Government Association is a lot of hard work, and it's even harder during a pandemic. Kirsten has gone above and beyond to try to keep the student body active and informed as this year's president. She has been extremely dedicated to her position and works hard to keep the other officers accountable and engaged. We are very proud of Kirsten and know that she will do great things after Butler. Congratulations, Kirsten. And ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our program. On behalf of Student Life, thank you all for joining us for today's virtual ceremony. Certificates for the winners in each category will be mailed to you very soon. Congratulations to all the nominees and have a great evening.